Hello, everybody, and welcome to my new hardcore Ironman. So, I have a confession. I made this character a few years ago, played it for a little over a week when I was in game limbo, and I always get RuneScape nostalgia because I played when I was a preteen on a 256 megabyte computer on dial up connection, and I officially quit by 2005. I tried to come back and play a quote unquote main or regular account, but it didn't really feel rewarding, and I could never really get back into it. So I've never actually done any bosses or most of the content in the game now, unless it was in the game in 2005, like Calphite Queen or King Black Dragon. Let's count Barrows. I used to farm Barrows in 2005 on release because it was worth quite a bit of money back then. So I made this hardcore Iron Man. I don't plan to be too scared to die, so I'm probably going to refer to this as an Iron Man series. And this is me getting the first level on the account, pickpocketing men. So, unfortunately, most of my audio clips they're just bad. They have really bad audio, they're really distorted, or they have this humming sound. So, this episode is going to be. I recorded a bunch of clips because I considered making an Iron Man series a few years ago when I made this character. But I was in game limbo and decided to play another game. But recently I decided I wanted to play an Iron Man account, and I think it'd be fun. I have a time to kill. I work a lot, but I'm just in game limbo looking for something to do. These are the first couple levels on my account here. So this particular video is going to be like a 1 hour voiceover because almost all my audio for almost nearly all the clips got completely screwed. Here I'm just getting fire making levels. Now, I do a lot of like efficient quests in the beginning to try and get a bunch of levels for like attack and strength, but I'm not going to be following any type of guide or anything during this progression series. I'm mostly just going to be kind of playing it the way I want to play. But like I said, I'm going to refer to it as an Iron Man series because I'm most likely going to die because I don't want to just be a skiller for the rest of my life, and I haven't experienced most of what's in the game right now. Here, this is a funny clip. I was running by and I tried to pick up the trout and salmon because I was like, hey, I'm fresh off Tutorial Island, free food, and it was like, no, you're not allowed. So, plans for this account, really, like I've never gotten a fire cape. I quit in 2005. I think I tried it in 2005 with like a crystal bow and full guthans. But I was like a child. I was like a teenager. And then I quit and was playing like classic WoW in 2005. So I never really came back. And when Old School re-released, like I made a character, like an account, and played it for a little bit. But I mean, Barrow's Gloves is. So like I have like a quote unquote normal account with like a 1600 total level, and I haven't really done a whole lot on. So for this account, I wanted to just potentially get Quest Cape, potentially get Fire Cape. I didn't really have any plans. Like I'm not following a guide, I'm just gonna play. I played several thousand hours in 2001 to 2005. So I have like a decent experience with the early and mid game of the game, but I have never experienced anything in the late game. This is me stealing cakes. I thieved men until 5, and now I'm stealing cakes. I bank a lot of these cakes. I bank some of the bread too. So this episode is going to be completely a voiceover. Like I said, my audio got messed up. But I've already started playing again and have decided that I want to make a new Iron Man series in 2025. and I only put like a few days played on this account a few years ago, and I thought about starting over, but I was like, I don't know. I don't think I want to start over completely. This character's barely done anything. I've You'll see by the end of this video that I've done a little bit, but not too much. And then I wasn't really sure how often I wanted to upload. I was thinking maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. This is me going to get money from the Stronghold of Security, which, to be honest, I don't think I've ever done the Stronghold of Security. Like, I've never walked through here and grabbed the money or the boots. So I think this is like the first time I've ever even been in here. The quote-unquote main or regular account that I made and played for a little bit of nostalgia trip a while back, I don't think I ever did this at all. So I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've completed the Stronghold of Security in my life. So as a player, like I was already explaining, I probably have pretty decent knowledge of the early and maybe even most of the mid game, but have zero knowledge of anything in the late game or anything that's been new released lately. The future episode, probably next episode and all the episodes beyond, will have recorded clips with audio attached to them, and the story will be easier to develop because most of the audios from the clips are actually really good, like in the moment, and these are too, but I'm not really sure anybody's gonna watch this progression series, but I know if somebody does, they're gonna cry and whine about the static audio in the background. So that was like my first random, I'm pretty sure, and it gave me flax. This is the first quest I'm doing, Fight Arena. Now what's interesting is I'm casting Water Strike, but I've already explained that I did this a few years ago, so this was before the rebalance. So there's a point in casting Water Strike in these particular clips. Same with Earth Strike. So I'm doing this. This is the first quest I've completed on the account. I did it for the attack experience. I'm going to do a couple more quests for the attack experience. I basically wanted to go to Rune Simi without ever swinging my sword or hitting anybody. This is the first woodcutting level on the account. I recorded a lot of the first levels of the account. This is me hitting 100 total. I think I missed it when I got a magic level. The last time I did this quest, I'm pretty sure I had to walk back and forth when he came after me, and that's what my mouse movement was over by the tree. But he got stuck here really easy, and I just stood there and killed him. And this is the completion of what? I forget. Trinome Village. More attack experience. This is pretty much the theme of my start. I looked up a bunch of quests to try and get as much attack and experience like that early as possible for free, easy, right out the gate. So I haven't done nothing but thieve food and do 2 quests. Here's another quest, giving more attack experience. It's like, I did look at the wiki. There's no guide that I'm specifically following. I've played this game a little bit before. So here, I'm just doing Witch's House to try and get my health up. Because I am hardcore now, but I do intend to I don't intend to die, but I know I'm going to die unless I completely avoid doing any of the late game activities, which I've never done, so if I do them, I'm most likely gonna die. And I don't tend to be a skiller forever. Here, I'm just killing the imp. Fun fact, Probably a spoiler, but you guys don't know it. I have like 4 black beads and 5 red beads, and I haven't got the other beads yet. But we haven't even killed that many imps at this point in the video. That's just as of right now. In the future, just killing the experiments, like I said, using Fire Strike because this was before the rebalance. Next week's episode will be caught up to what I'm playing right now because I started playing again. But this episode is going to be probably longer than any other episode that I'm going to make because I try to jam everything I played a couple years ago into one episode to just catch everybody up to where I am so everything's in real time. And by real time, I mean like when I upload it, it'll be my progress from the week before I upload it. That just doubled my hit points on the account. Look at that pathetic bank. So, I think we're doing Waterfall Quest. I forget what this clip was. I think we're going to do Waterfall Quest. I'm talking about how I need the runes for the last room. Here, I left this in because I was big dumb and didn't bring air runes. That's why I'm dragging them around. I even talk about it in the clip that I'm big dumb and I have to leave and come back. I have to go get some air runes. But I thought it was funny, so I left it in. I could have been like, nah, here we are. But no, it's part of the journey, and I just wanted to share it. I'm not sure if anybody's going to watch my progression series, but I have memory problems now, so it'd be good to look back on for myself to see how it all came to be when I get to the end. And I don't know if I'm ever going to max, but definitely a quest cape and definitely a fire cape. But if we get those, we might set new goals in the future. I was even considering Untrimmed Slayer since it's a new account. More attack and strength XP. That's the theme of these first quests. Pretty sure that gets me to 40 or 41. Or it might be close. Yeah, it gets me to 41. I've played the early game a few times. I've nostalgia tripped through the early game of RuneScape a couple of times, so this isn't the first time I've done this quest. And I even had 3 accounts back in 2004, 2005. That's my like default character model with the purple pigtails. Yeah, I think I was pointing out my agility, that we're going to start doing agility pretty soon. Because we do a bunch of agility in this episode as well. There's a whole lot of agility. Look at that beast. Lady of the Lake. I forget what I was talking about in this clip, but we're doing that quest. There's Merlin's crystal. I don't know why that gives 6 quest points. It's kind of ridiculous. That's a lot of quest points for a quest. I'm not really sure what I should do early game because my account's still very early. I don't know if I should go to Wintertodd or Temperos. I'm not entirely sure what direction I should take this account. I know I need to start doing quests, which obviously I'm going to be doing a lot of questing soon. There's a bunch of questing in this particular video, but what I've done since I've started playing again, which everything in this video was done previously, but everything in next video, or most things in next video, will be what I've done like right now as of uploading this today. In the last couple days I've started playing. and I'm not really sure where to take this account or what to do at the beginning. But I didn't really want to follow a guide, efficiency guide. I'm tech. I'm usually an efficient player in general when I play games. Here we are at the Gnome Stronghold, because once again, I made this account before they updated the Draenor. So I had to walk over here and do this to level 10 at the time of making this account. Here's a clip of my first marker grace. I'm just kind of hanging out with it. Oh, we're going to be doing a lot of agility. I'm not sure how many agility clips I have. Yeah, I skipped right to level 20 for you guys. I like one clip at the Gnome Stronghold and one clip at Draenor. Here we are, flinching the Black Knight Titan. I'll spare you the absolute torment that I had to experience doing this, but there it is. There's the kill. Here we are turning in the quest, prayer and defense experience. Yeah, the only meleeing I've done on this account so far is that flinching with the Excalibur. I missed it, but I had 250 total. Here we are doing the museum. Good old 9 Slayer, 9 Hunter. Everybody loves it. Nobody hates it. Here we are doing a Druidic Ritual. Or maybe I'm just completing it. I think a lot of the clips that I'm using are just like the completion clips instead of dragging you along for the quest. Most people have seen this quest, and if you haven't, you probably should, because, yeah. Black Knight's Fortress. Good old Black Knight's Fortress. It's literally a 5-minute quest. I did a recruitment drive. Already a girl. I'm pretty sure you had to switch from male to female if you weren't a girl. Or body type B. You had to be body type B. Excuse me, it's 2025. Here we are getting a cat. I'm not sure if I used a bunch of clips where I raised cats, but I definitely raised like 15 or 16 cats and traded them for 200 deaths, but I'm not sure if I include that in the video. But I definitely hadn't done this at this point because I just got my first cat. But that's just like what I do while I'm doing things later. Monk's Friend. We're dancing. Makes you dance. Let's spin the camera a little bit. We're around Chode Church. Hanging out. Give me 8 laws. I haven't used any of them yet. I don't even have the magic level to teleport. Even after this episode is released. I mean, that might be a spoiler, but this is what it is. 300 total after doing Monk's Friend quest. Here we are. I think we're doing Plague City. Or we've completed Plague City and we're about to go turn it in. I'm still rocking the Excalibur because I haven't gone out and killed any fire giants or Zamorakian warriors. Easy mining levels. More easy mining levels. Alright, so now that Varlamore is out in the game, I'm pretty sure you could just do the quest to gain access to Varlamore. And there's iron bar spawns in Varlamore. However, I'm gonna go and repeat it just in case. But I made this account a few years ago, and this was the best way to obtain iron bars to get the smithing level from Knight's Sword. Because I was not about to farm copper and tin to make bronze bars or buy bronze bars from South Alcarid near the gates to the desert. That you could buy them there. I was 100% not going to do that. I was just gonna risk it because at this point, I hadn't invested so much into my account that I was afraid to die. Obviously, I didn't want to die yet, but like, if I died right here, I'd probably just have restarted or just kept playing as a normal Ironman. Yep, there's the iron bar. I get 2 of these real quick. And so I'm pretty sure that's the first time I went into the wilderness. Oh, just kidding. I pulled the lever like 5 minutes into the video. But I don't even fear losing the status because when you're a couple hours invested into the account, or at this point I'm a few hours invested into the account, it's not really that big of a deal to die. So we just went ahead and did it. Then we run back. Excuse me. So here we are running back. And we're gonna send agility really hard soon because I mean, I don't even mind agility. I know people are agility haters, but like it's super good. Just get it to like 60 or 70 early game and it's extremely helpful. I'm gonna end up doing a ton of quests. It's gonna save me a lot of time and run energy. So there's the first successful trip out of the wilderness from level 18 wilderness. Here I am being a klutz and clicking on the white knight instead of the squire. Knight's like, no, I want you because you clicked on me. And I'm like, okay, I'm big dumb. He de-aggroes if you go into the corner over there, so that's what I did. There's Knight's sword for the smithing, 1 to 29. Here I am, back to chopping trees. I'm pretty sure that this is the first genie lamp that I've gotten on the account. That's why I'm recording this particular clip. I wasn't recording when the genie showed up, but I recorded soon after the genie showed up. I think I threw it on prayer if I remember. Or Herblore, yeah. Pretty much the entire account, I've thrown all the lamps on prayer and Herblore. Making arrow shafts. These are like the first fletching levels of the account. 20 wood cutting. At this point, I think I was gonna head to Wintertodd. 350 total level. Making more arrow shafts. I think this is the first red bead, but like I said earlier, I had like 5 red and 4 black, or 5 black, 4 red. I haven't even gotten the other beads yet, because they either drop nothing or give me a black or red bead. It's kind of annoying. The game doesn't want me to complete that quest. We still fletching. Fletching is kind of terrible in the beginning. Like absolutely terrible. That level 10 fletching probably took so much longer than like just fletching these arrow shafts. It took forever, I remember. It's like 5 per fletch. It's terrible. I hate it. It's not bad later when you get darts and you're just like spamming while you do agility or something. Like I said, there was going to be a lot of more agility to come. Here it is. We're at Alcarid. We've already done, what, 42 laps? I think we're stuck here because we're about to get another level. Or we just hit 30 agility. And we're going to go to Barak, I'm pretty sure. I'm talking about something. I forget what I talk about in this clip. Most of my audio is scuffed, unfortunately. I went to 30 and I only have 10 marks of grace. I don't know if that's good or bad, but we're going to Varrock. Then we're talking about how we're going to go to Canvas and grind out our full graceful. I found a random dude to do Shield of Arab with. Here's a clip from Romeo and Juliet. I think I left the music and I talked and it was a good clip, but the audio of almost all my clips are just meh. I look sexy in that blue wizard hat though. I'm not sure if I got it as a drop from an imp or I bought it from the shop. I think I got it as a drop from an imp. Killing a bunch of imps trying to get the beads, but not getting the beads that I need. Yeah, here I am slowly walking. This is why I need my agility levels. Gonna turn it in. This, I remember, it gives you a lot of quest points and unusual amounts of quest points for what you have to do. We're in the crypt. She's unalived. They say, "Who's Julia?" I don't even know who that is. I like you though. Doesn't give nothing else, just quest points. I don't know why I did it. I think I was just walking by in Varrock and I was like, sure, why not? I'm most likely going to do all the quests in the game anyway, so I didn't think it mattered. Plus, I'm about to do a bunch more quests in this video and in future videos in no particular order. I do want to unlock fairy rings though, like sooner than later, because I know how useful those are. But I don't do that in this episode. This is just the first episode. I do quite a few quests though in this one. That's me talking to her, thinking it completed the quest, I'm pretty sure. Or I needed to talk to her in the next step of the quest. And it's Biohazard. I'm pretty sure I did all these quests without a quest helper. I'm not even sure, because this was like, I don't know if it existed or not, but I don't think I used quest helper for these, but I've done all these quests before. Yeah, it's weird. It's like you kind of completed it, but you didn't complete it. I don't know why they do that. It's more quest dialogue. I spare you guys for most of the quests, of all the quests. There it is. There's the full completion of a seal cult. I've already gotten 43 quest points in this episode. There's 27 thieving. Back to chopping trees, lighting fires. I chopped for a while. At this point, I think I might want to do Wintertodt, so I was trying to get some fire making and woodcutting experience. I still have a steel hatchet. Yep, we're just chopping away, trying to get fire making and woodcutting experience. So I'm really not sure what goals to set other than Quest Cape, Fire Cape. I mean, obviously getting Barrow's gloves earlier is better, but I'm most likely not going to take like an efficient route to getting it. I'm just going to try and get them. This is me hitting level 30 fire making. I think I move on to Willows. I'm not even sure at this point. Oh, it's also 400 total. That is also 400 total level. So we're moving on pretty quickly. We're back to thieving cakes. I don't remember why I went and did this again, but we did. We ended up thieving plenty of cakes. Maybe I was just AFK there. Oh, what are we doing here? Are we actually going to play the mini game? Oh, no, I got freaking... Prison Pete gave me 4 grimy snap dizzies while I was doing Sea Slug. We're about to do Sea Slug quest. I thought that was pretty wild that this account's like literally, what, 2 days old at this point, and I already got a random to give me 4 grimy snapdragons. I thought that was wild. That's why I recorded that clip. Sea Slug quest, easiest fishing levels of your life. Literally wasn't gonna go fishing without doing that quest first. Oh, she's possessed. Oh no. Oh yeah, this is some just footage from Corsair Curse. Pretty sure. I think I talked during this clip and it was pretty nice. I could have probably edited it out if I wanted to instead of using the whole footage, because this episode's already going to be longer than you would expect. Yeah, we're going to just leave it as is. Yeah, the guy I did Shield of Arav came along and did this quest with me. I'm pretty sure that was him. Also, the name, I actually changed that. You'll see in next episode that I changed it. It might even be in the title of this video. I'm not really sure what to title this series. What's funny is I tried to mage this guy with Fire Strike and I have to leave. I can't. He's gonna kill me if I try to stay with just the 2 beef. I'm pretty sure I leave if I remember correctly. Yeah, I was just like, nah. I really don't want to leave. Yeah, he healed when I went downstairs. So I was forced to leave. This character's like, or account, I don't know if I should call it character or account, but it's only a couple days old at this point. So I don't have a ruined scimitar yet. So the best chance I got is just magic. So yeah, that was super inconvenient, but I had to run back to a bank and get a bunch more food. I got another wizard hat, probably because I was killing imps for beads that they won't drop. I got another one. I put the rest of this fight in here, I think. I think I was talking during it and it was interesting. But then I decided to cut all the audio out and do a voiceover over this entire episode. But it was kind of funny that he almost killed me. Well, he didn't almost kill me, but I had to leave and come back. And when I went downstairs, it reset his health. I was hoping to be able to cast and just run down the stairs and not get hit or something. So then I have to walk all the way to Falador and back. It's crazy because I just splash, 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 splash. And then he could hit up to 6, I'm pretty sure. I got all these chocolate cake slices because I was like banking bread and chocolate cake pieces from the cake stall for a couple trips, and then I started dropping the cake and bread. I think I left it in here just to show how terrible I'm hitting. It's literally like 5 minutes of combat with this dude. Or maybe not 5 minutes, but it's like splash, 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 splash. I actually got really lucky when I came up here the first time and I had just like the 2 beef and I got them really low. The early game is brutal. Literally can't hit this dude. It's crazy. I have to eat like all this chocolate. These chocolate cake pieces. Maybe in an alternate timeline, I killed him just with the 2 beef and didn't have to eat. I don't know how many pieces of chocolate cake I brought, but I ate quite a few. There it is. We did it. 46 quest points. Rune Mysteries. Super easy quest. Did it. Got the Air Talisman. Unlock rune crafting. Should honestly give you rune crafting experience too, but it doesn't. Like just because. And we're doing some more mining. Mining some essence. I think there was a quest that required it, if I remember correctly. My stats are coming along. Yeah, it's this quest that required it. I don't think I kept the gold pieces or gold items. Oh, I know why I'm doing this quest. That's why my cursor's over agility. I'm probably going to end up sending the agility pretty soon in the coming clips. Yeah, I think he starts another quest, but I'm like, nah, not right now. Alright, we went to the desert. You know, I could have just talked to the one dude and had him stay still and then safe spotted this guy around him, but we didn't. Here I am in the prison guard garbs running through. We get the blonde girl in the barrel. Here I am lacking run energy because no agility levels. Yeah, I still have the wooden shield because I think it gives some stats and doesn't have a negative magic defense. Or I might be tripping and it totally does, but I think that's why I have it. The training shield might even be better. I'm not even sure at this point. I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm pushing her out in the mine cart. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have showed these clips of me doing the quest, but I've honestly done so many quests in this particular episode already and have spared y'all the clips from it, so we just show the completions usually. I think I might have been talking about something, like my future plans or something, so I left it in. Yep, we're just chilling in the minecart. It goes really slow. Alright, we're gonna leave this place. It's crazy that my character pathed around that stalagmite instead of going onto that tile right in front of it. I don't really know what to do on this account early before I start getting into doing all the quests, or I mean, maybe doing all the quests is the thing to do, but I don't know if I should like send one of the mini games or like do a little bit of the rune crafting mini game for runes, or if I should just go get a dragon simi or not. Or I don't know if I just start sending low tier Slayer Master tasks just to start boosting points. I don't know, maybe I should follow a guide, but I'm not going to. We're not gonna follow a guide, but I don't know. Part of me feels like we should follow a guide. I'm typically like an efficient gamer, so I usually would follow the meta strategy. I'm a meta slave, as they would call me. Flavor of the month player. I don't know if anybody's gonna watch this, but if you do and you're here and you have suggestions what I should do in the early game of my account, leave them in the comments section. Just make suggestions, please, because I'm really not sure, because there's a lot of new stuff in the game that I haven't experienced. Like I thought about doing Temperos, or I thought about doing Wintertodt. I don't really want to grind Wintertodt till 99 fire making. I've seen people saying to do that on the internet, but that sounds kind of boring, and it does sound like it'd be really good. I might play a little bit in the future, but I'm not really hyped to go 1 to 99. Because then 1 week's progress video would be like, oh, I played Wintertodt in all my spare time and didn't even hit 99. And that'd be like the whole video. And then unless the video was like the opening of the rewards. And then, hey, I played Wintertodt. Here are the rewards. And then that's like the whole upload. So I want to have like some skilling progression and then some quest progression. And then I think I'm going to aim for like anywhere between a half hour and an hour. So this is going to be longer than an hour. But I think that's what I want to get. I don't want to just do like 1 or 2 quests and then be like, that's my progression. I want to have some like actual progression within the video. This is me doing a lot of quests. But I also don't want to send it to 99 and they'd be like, I got a 99 my first video. Because I don't have a main that I'm playing where I'm just like AFKing on the side on this one to like start. Be like, oh, once my hardcore Ironman that I'm AFKing on hits 99, then I'll go play it. Like this is the account that I'm going to play. I make some interesting choices here. I go for, I forget what I even choose. I think fletching's one of them. I'm looking at agility, but I think I'm going to do agility anyway. Fletching is miserable early. Smithing, I got to 29 from Black Knight's Fortress. I think I was thinking long and hard about what to use it on and chose thieving and fletching, I'm very sure. Or double thieving? No, thieving and fletching. Alright, Taurus trap. Can make darts now. 50 quest points. I mean, that's actually quite a lot. Like, this account is pretty new. 445 total. Still a lot of red when you scroll on the quest log. Alright, we're back in Barak. What art thou doeth here? There's still tons of red on the quest log. Oh, I know what we're doing. We're doing agility. That's why we got all the cakes in our inventory. We're gonna do agility. We're gonna freaking send it. Now, I probably won't waste a lot of your time with the agility clips, but I wasted quite a few hours on agility this episode. I think I said it earlier. I think I'm talking about how I'm going to send it to 40 and then go to Canifis. I think that's exactly what I do too. Oh, I stop here to record 450 total. 35 agility, 450 total. 24 marks of grace. I had to do 1 to 10 at Gnome Stronghold. So I don't know if that's good or bad marks per 10 to 35 agility on rooftops. I think I did the quest earlier just so I can unlock Canifis, just so I can send agility levels. Yep, here we are. I think I got a random event. I think it was the maze. Yeah, it says it in my chat box. I got a maze and it gave me 1390 coins, 25 coal, and 6 nats. I have really low stats and this character is only a few days old at this point. So I think that's pretty good. It's my cat. That's why I have the little fish on me. Getting a whopping 65k experience. Only 12.4k an hour. So I've literally been doing this for like 5 hours. Yeah, it says it in my chat box. I'm an hour from 6 hour logging just doing Canifis rooftops. And I only have 117 marks of grace at this point. It's pretty exhausting. I have no idea why I decided to. Maybe for my cats. Because I was raising cats. I just decided to fish, shrimp, and anchovies. I don't know why I did this, to be honest with you. But that's what I did. I might have just then feed them to my cats. Or maybe I needed cooking or fishing experience for a quest I was about to do, but I don't think so. I don't think fishing shrimp or anchovies is ever the play. But I did it. I don't remember why, but I did it. Chopping oaks and fletching. Or maybe I was just bored. Or like, not bored, but wanted to AFK something real quick before I started chopping the trees. Barak West Bank. 147 marks of grace. I still have a long way to go to get full marks. Yeah, I think I just fished them to raise my cats with. So look, I have 319 cakes, 119 bread. I did save them because I was going to use them for early game food. Which, to be honest, cakes aren't even that bad. Like, cakes aren't crazy good, but the stalls are really fast, so I decided to get 300 of them. Alright, we're back at the marks of grace. But I'll spare you all of the time it took me to go to 147 to 260. And I hit 57 agility to get 260 marks of grace. I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's what happened. My disconnect there. Hey, I don't even finish the lap, dude. I'm like, nah, get me out of here. I literally don't even finish the lap. That's diabolical. I'm like, nah. I should have probably finished the lap. Now I'm looking back just to get the lap finish experience. I think I was just over it. I'm not sure how many hours it took to get those marks, but I was over it. Oh man, we're about to be swagged up. Imagine if I hit buy 5 on one of the things that are like worth 40. I'd be laughing right now. I'm kind of laughing right now just thinking about it happening. I don't like the way regular graceful looks. Like, it's okay, but this is really basic. I don't like it as much. I like the Varlamore reskin. I like black, and I like the Speedrunner's graceful. Yeah, here we are. Don't even have 1,000 gold yet. Don't even have 1,000 GP because I've spent most of the time just doing agility, dude. Doing agility, bro. There I am doing some dancing. I am not even sure how many hours it takes. I could probably look it up, but I went to 57 agility to get that. Oh, we're in desert clothes. We got cakes and water skins. I'm pretty sure I go do the agility pyramid now. Yeah, I think we're about to go do the agility pyramid. We just brought the money to pay for the carpet ride to Paul Nivnich or wherever it brings us. So like if you look at the quest, you can see the favors. Because this was made a few years ago when you had to get Karen favors. Pretty sure that's what the purple one is Karen favors. Which I don't think I wasted any time doing that, thank God, because then I would just be like, wow, I got a bunch of favor for no reason whatsoever. I think I'm discussing future plans in this particular clip. Here we are, taking the ride. Misclick 3 times real quick. Yep, Paul Nivnich. I don't know why I put Swampletics on my friends list, but I did. And then obviously like my main account, the guy I did Shield of Arov with, and another friend that played for like 5 minutes. That was it. I don't really have any friends. Friends are overrated. I don't need no friends. I'm an Ironman. Yeah, we're going to do a lot of laps around the agility pyramid. That's what we're doing right now. That's what all the water skins and cakes are for. As much as I didn't want to do agility, it felt like the best way to acquire currency as of right now on this account. This account at this point was only a few days old. Wait, why are we riding somewhere? What? Are we secretly doing a quest that I forgot about? I don't think this is much closer. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, it is a little closer. That way I don't get attacked by the monsters on the river on the way down. I don't know how many clips you're going to end up seeing of this agility pyramid, but I think I get like a half a mil or something. The agility grind isn't over just yet. The graceful was just the beginning. I don't know why I talked to him. I don't think there's a point in talking to him. I'll just talk to him to get the item from the top of the pyramid. I don't even know why I try to click on that. Maybe I'm confused because I've never been here before. I don't think I have, at least. Maybe I have. I'm not even really sure. It's not something I would use on a regular account. Just like this account's the best way to make money at this point in the game, considering that's the skill that I've invested the most time into. Now, this particular episode is much longer than they'll probably be in the future. And I'm not sure if I should post once a week or once every 2 weeks. And all the clips will be like in the moment. There'll be audio attached to the clip of me talking, but all of these clips got scuffed, so we're doing a voiceover. And I'm not even sure if everybody's gonna even watch this series or not, but I'm at least doing it for myself so I can see the progression as I go through it. I think it'd be really fun. I think it'd be great to just look back on in the future and see how, I took advantage of anything and what path I decided to take. And I'm not following a guide, so I'm not really sure how good it's gonna be or not. I'm just gonna try and have a good time and have an adventure. Here, I'm just impatient, so I get knocked over. But I brought the cakes, so I'll be fine. I think I was just over agility at this point because since my account's creation, that's what I've spent most of my time doing. Other than the 25 or 20 quests that I did. I think it was like 25 quests that I did. 25 quests, a little bit of skilling, and then mostly agility. That's why we're here for money. That is why we're here for the money. I probably didn't need to record or include a clip of me doing the entire first lap, but I did. If you have any suggestions on what I should do, my account is still early game as of posting this video. I'm not much farther progressed than what you're going to see by the end of this video. So I'm not really sure. I know there's some experienced players that may or may not see this, if anybody does. And I don't necessarily want a step-by-step guide, but some mere suggestions. I know getting fairy rings and working towards Barrow's gloves is really good. I also know I can grab this top of the, but I didn't know here, that's why I included it. I think that's why I included this clip where I do the whole lap and then don't even grab the top at the position you're supposed to grab the top. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm just over agility at this point. I just don't want to do agility anymore, and we're doing agility still. But these levels are going to be really useful. Dude, I literally fell again on this. This is only the first lap of many. I thought that was pretty wild that I didn't grab it. I don't know. I might have been tired at this point. I don't know if I was up all night at this point. I was just like not paying attention. Now I fall. My character falls. At 58 agility, your success rate I think is actually pretty good here, to be honest. Like actually completed the lap. Amazing. Give my 10K. Give my 10K, Simon. Boom. That we rich now. I think we go on to do a lot more laps. I don't know if I show a clip of it or not, but we do a lot more laps. Oh, 1 XP. Boom. 58 agility. Yeah, we're still doing agility in these clips. I think I was over it at this point. I've already said that a bunch of times in this voiceover that I was over it. We actually do make a lot of money though doing this for early game. Look, like I have 140K now in this clip. And I'm running out of water skins. This is literally the best money I can make right now, I think, on this character. Now I'm 60 agility in this clip. 319,000. That was a whole lot of agility is what happened. Now we're back to cutting and burning logs. I got to 64 agility doing. I'm not sure if I did any Sears course or if it was just exclusively the pyramid. Yeah, we're just making fire trains over here, doing oak logs. I haven't been doing it that long. It says logs cut 96. So I haven't been here that long. 35 fire making. Oh, I think I was cutting to 35 so I could burn teaks. Because I think teaks are better. I think teaks are better experience. Yeah, I'm going to teleport to Castle Wars. As much of that agility grind sucked, it's actually really nice to start out your account with a bunch of agility levels. Here, I don't know if there's a better teak spot that I'd have access to at this point in the game. But I knew about this spot way back here behind Castle Wars, so I decided that this is where I was going to go. It's kind of far away from the bank, so if you wanted to bank the teaks, it's pretty awful. But considering I was just going to burn them, I didn't think it mattered. where the tree was. And it sucks that there's only one here too. So I tried to find my own world, which I think I did find my own world. I don't know, I was talking about something in this clip. So we find our own world pretty soon here. And I was woodcutting and burning here in the corner. And I think this guy crashed me and he had an interesting username. I wasn't even gonna record the clip of me cutting and burning, but this guy's username was really interesting. Look, there's even more people showing up to this world. It's like there's one tree here, boys. Go away. One level away from 50. I think at this point I was considering doing Wintertodd and wanted to just get 50. I think this is me hitting 50. Yeah, I hit level 50 fire making from 35 at this teak tree. 526 total level. Now here, I knew that there was a diary task to kill one of these jogers. And I think I was doing, what, jungle potion in this clip. And I was like, can I kill one of these jogers with just the steel hatchet? See how I'm like circling it with my mouse? I don't remember exactly what I said in this clip, but I was like considering trying to kill one of these jogers with the steel hatchet. I think I try and fail as well. I think I'm going to show that right now. But I only have 3 bread, so I don't know why I thought this might have been doable. I quickly find out it's not doable. Yeah, I realize right now, I was like, this is not even a thing that can happen. We will have to go back and get that in the future. Also, I don't know if I should play in fixed or resizable mode. I've always played on fixed since I played like way back in the day and there was like no other way to be able to play it. So I'm not really sure if I should play on resizable or not because you get a way bigger screen on resizable. And trying to kill that joker has made me run out of food. I think this is the completion of Jungle Potion. And I think I collected extra for, I think, Legends quest later. Just to save me some time later. I think that's what those other herbs are for. Like the spares. Alright, here I am spending the big monies that I got from the agility pyramid on a bunch of runes and feathers. I'm going to use the feathers for fishing, and the runes I'm probably going to do just low level magic. Honestly, I shouldn't even bought that many mine runes because eventually I'm going to have unlimited mine runes and won't have any idea what to do with them. But right now I'm still like level 20 magic, so I figured I'd buy a few thousand mine runes to use. I'm looking at the already achievement diaries. Here I got level 27 fishing. This is actually the first fishing level I get on the account. And I'm just cooking them on this everlasting fire and banking them in Edgeville. I think what I'm doing is I'm fishing the whole inventory, dropping the ones I burn, fishing the rest of the inventory, dropping the ones I burn, until I have a full inventory of cooked fish, and then banking. That's level 20 cooking. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You can show right here where I have like a whole inventory of cooked fish. Try to cook it, burn it. Oh my god. I'm just trying to get one more real quick. Alright, so this is pretty much the end of the video. I think I'm going to upload next week about the same time. And we'll be caught up to where I am currently playing the account. And you guys, if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. If you made it this far, I love y'all. Thank you so much. I didn't think anybody was going to watch it. And I'll see you guys next Sunday. And there'll be more fishing content. Sorry for spoiler.